So the NFL Combines will begin at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and they're calling this a meat and potatoes combine because a lot of the big guys, the trenches, the offensive and defensive line will be in the spotlight. And, whenever a team wins the big game, everybody wants to try to follow that pattern, right? But when you look at what the Philadelphia Eagles did with that big brawn, that muscle on the defensive line, it's kind of amazing that this combine is really going to be dedicated towards defensive linemen, something the Steelers will be looking for, I'm sure. So when they get started shortly at 3 o'clock East Coast time, of course, Central time, a little earlier out there in Indianapolis, the defensive linemen will be in the spotlight. Look, I don't watch as much as I used to, but I do find it fascinating over the next couple of days when you see the drills and obviously the 40-yard dash and some of the skilled positions doing what they're doing. But what I've always admired about the combine, about the young athlete who just dares to dream and just is hoping to get an opportunity, whether as a free agent or one of the seventh rounders taken, right? And how sometimes they do rise to the occasion and go on to become future Hall of Famers. And some have already been enshrined into Canton. That's how long I have been watching this. And the Steelers, I'm hearing everything from Dart, the QB out of Ole Miss, to cornerbacks, to wide receivers, to defensive linemen. And by the time they pick, a lot of the really good players that I would like to see on this team are gone. But there are some other players that I think they need to take a little bit of time. I even heard Will Howard's name mentioned. He, of course, the quarterback of that national championship team, Ohio State. So combines, athleticism at its best, incredibly talented young men, all with a dream, and it unfolds at 3 o'clock today. Enjoy it all weekend on the NFL Network. And of course, we'll be talking about it and the NFL on the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show. It's your Pratt Pack. Have a great rest of your day from the home studio in Monaco.